is Angelica Tarigan from Class B Afternoon Management Major with NIM 23106767. I will share my experience. When I was junior high school in the first grade, I thought I would be happy. However, I suffered a mental breakdown due to my parents' divorce. This was the most heartbreaking personal experience I've ever had. I'm sad, why did I have to grow through something like this? At the time, I was in Namlea, Pulau Buru, Maluku with my mother's family. I lived my days as usual, going to school, playing, and going on vacation to the beach. And then, one day I heard the bad news that my parents were officially divorced. I was shocked and I cried, not expecting something like this to happen to me. The next day, I asked to return to North Sumatra. I took care of the school transfer and residence transfer documents with the help of my brother-in-law. I immediately booked a plane ticket to return to home. I spent the whole day on the road. When I arrived home, I found the house empty. My father, mother, and siblings were gone. I cried. It was the worst day of my life. I felt like I lost everyone. I just myself in my room and contemplated suicide. I asked myself as I cried, God, why do I have to go through this? Are you testing me with this? Or don't you care about my family? I felt like my life was useless and empty. My mind kept asking, can their problems be resolved properly? Don't they care about their children? I always ask it. I cried continuously and before I know it, I will sleep. When I woke up, I found my father. I asked, where's mom? He replied, I don't know. If you want to find your mom, just call her yourself. Don't ask me. I immediately called my mom's and her response was the same as my dad's. I cried again and locked myself in my room for days without eating. I was weak and disoriented. I tried to taking a medication. I didn't know what it was. I took 5 tablets without a doctor prescription. I vomited and ended up seriously ill. I was rushed to the hospital. And yes, I had a mental illness at the age of 11. The doctor asked me, why are you like this? I replied, my parents are separated and I'm very scared and have been missing love ever since. The doctor told me to be patient, to live each day with joy and think about my future. Then the doctor prescribed me a medication for depression called Nopress. Yes, I'm doing a Nopress. I then changed my life by keeping myself busy. I developed a hobby of drawing and I expressed my emotions through my drawings. I also had to see my psychiatrist once a week for medication and consultations. Day after day, it was like that, along with taking antidepressants prescribed by the doctor. Yes, I was like that for 6 months. Back and forth to the psychiatrist. Eventually, I felt fine and as time went on, I had to keep living, I thought. I still have a long future ahead. Let the problem pass, don't dwell on it. And however, one thing I implemented in my life, I had to change the world. I had to have a happy family and I will not disappoint my children and my future household. I had to assure my children that they wouldn't experience I have had. That's the experience that I really remember and I'm telling you now, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Exception, you are the only exception.